Hey guys, hope you're all good. So this is the final video in this little series that we've put together for our Dystopia EP. Once again, massive thanks to everybody who's watched the other videos so far. It's been really fun to put together and, you know, to talk about the tracks and sort of, you know, how they were written and where that's come from. So I hope you guys have all enjoyed. So on to track 4, which is Northern Lights, which is the closing track on the EP. Northern Lights is kind of like the light at the end of the tunnel song on the EP in its own way. If you've seen the other videos, you'll see that obviously some of the song themes are quite dark, quite unsettled and frustrated and angry and isolated. Northern Lights though is kind of its own thing. It's a bit of a reminder actually of what's sort of good in life. The way in which Dystopia as an EP is kind of structured is a little bit similar to our debut EP, Aconite. On Aconite, the first 2 tracks, you've got Antidote, which is talking about the cure for the poison that you're not sure that you actually want, and Aconite, which is the poison itself, which might actually be good for you. It's this kind of like mirror track thing. Track 3, Ghost, is it's sort of its own entity, and it's a bit of a kind of musing on the things that have been discussed in the tracks before, and this kind of like trying to summarise it in a way. Northern Lights kind of does a similar thing for Dystopia that Ghosts does for Aconite. It kind of rounds the EP off in a little bit of a, I suppose, musing sort of way. So the song itself was actually written after a trip to Glastonbury. For those of you who've been to Glastonbury or if you've ever watched on TV, you've probably seen the big hill where the Glastonbury letters are stood, the big sign. The first time we ever went, a good friend of ours led us up the hill, but he said the one condition is that you're not allowed to look behind you until you get to the top, so you experience the view. So when we got to the top and I kind of turned around, the view was just like nothing else that like I've ever seen and will probably see anywhere else, to be honest. It's just like hundreds of trails of lights just snaking around, and off like the track sort of in little pockets around them you've got just people having a great time. There's like, you can see dry ice coming up from stages where bands are playing or DJs are playing their sets and those kinds of things. People dancing, people just having fun. Being on top of that hill with great friends in just the best company, it just kind of made me realise that this is what we live for, right? The morning after going up the hill I was quite hungover, and I think we'd gone to see Royal Blood play. I think it was on the John Peel stage one year. I'd bought this this like fruit smoothie thing in some kind of vague attempt to try and re-enliven myself. I don't know whether it was the smoothie or something in the air, but I came up with this lyric, gravity is centreless, the universe is whole. The only thing that I had on me to make a note of this lyric was this like brick-like Sony Ericsson. It was sort of back in the days when you used to take a sort of substitute phone to a festival. You didn't want to take your iPhone or whatever along. I just sort of remember being there, and obviously on those old phones you have to press the buttons repeatedly to get the letters to come up in the old like texting form, and I'm there trying to get this lyric into this notepad in this phone, and I'm hungover and I'm not having the best time doing it. I think it was worth the effort though. It's certainly one of my favourite songs that I've ever written, and I know it's just really great to see everybody enjoying it when we play it live. We quite often close shows with it, and I think that sort of sense of togetherness that you see in the crowd and the fun that they're having, it kind of matches what the song is all about, really. So guys, once again, a huge thank you to everyone who's followed this video series. It's been really fun to put together, and I hope you guys have had a lot of fun and enjoyment watching it too. We've also got some pretty exciting news to put out soon, along the lines of a follow-up release to Dystopia, so stay tuned and we will have more news soon. So in the meantime, if you haven't already, all the links to the tracks are above. Go check out Dystopia, follow us on our socials, say hi, and we will catch you very soon with some brand new news. Thanks again guys, take care of yourselves.
We are the lost, we are the found, the drifters and the drowned, but this is so long. I want you to know that I'll always be there. I want you to know that I'll always be there. I want you to know that I'll always be there. And the universe is whole, and there is 800 million people starving far across the world. I tell you that